Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
So when the movies hit and we see y'all shooting in the movie and the motherfucker got a military assault rifle and he rolled down a window and shot a nigga and this nigga shot Ricky in the alley with a shotgun, you're like, oh shit. Them niggas is giving it up because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Behind the music, behind the Jerry curls, behind not understanding the gangs, we initially thought niggas in the West Coast was pussy. Because, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be real with you, because we was like, yo, niggas got Jerry curls, and niggas is dying over a rag.
See, let me tell you something.
We couldn't understand, we was like, yo, hold
That
on.
has always been the perception
get it.
of
I'm
people
gonna tell you
on the
something about
outside
California, man.
of Cali.
Yeah, we didn't
It's
understand.
always been these niggas is banging over fucking red and blue,
Exactly.
and that has never been the signification behind gangs over here.
We didn't know that.
Yeah, but I, like I said, when I would go on tour in my early years, a lot of motherfuckers would be like, man, y'all banging over colors and shit. And you would have to tell a motherfucker, man, it ain't about no motherfucking color, motherfucker. It's about way more than that. But that's the symbolization people got from us because they saw red and blue fucking bandanas.
Cause I'm gonna tell you what happened nowadays, man. You get a young nigga come out, man, with some tight ass blue jeans on, a blue jacket, and a blue baseball cap, and blow your motherfucking brains out and tell you this on Bloods, nigga.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't define.
Am I right, James?
Blued up.
Yeah,
niggas
blued
don't
up like a
define by
motherfucker.
colors
And
anymore.
that shit don't mean shit,
Back
and
in
vice
our
versa.
days, we were defined by colors. You know, you wore some red, niggas knew you was a Blood. You wore some blue, niggas knew you was a Crip because it just didn't happen. Like today, nigga, you catch me in an all motherfucking red fucking jumpsuit with some burgundy shoes on and whatever.
But now mind you, me being in New York, 18 years old, and these you know, these movies is coming out. You know, I'm like 15, 16 years old. These movies is coming out. This is the representation of it. Now, Ice Cube is in my top 5 ever, greatest rappers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Me personally. So I loved Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he didn't portray a gangbanger to me, and I don't even know if he's in the gang. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know anything about his gang affiliation, but I just know I loved Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Because his pen, I respected his pen. And then DOC was like, hold the fuck up. DOC, he could rap. So that's what it was. We looked at dudes like, they can't rap. They weirdos, they got Jerry curls. They wear these fucking flannel shirts. They always wear, Biggie renamed it to a lumberjack. And where we from, the detectives wear them shirts. So if you see the flannels, who called it? Somebody told me it's called a Pendleton.
Pendleton, yeah.
Dale Felony told me, no, Cam told me that. Shout out to Cam. You see them in that as a fucking detective. So imagine me being a kid looking at this shit like, this is a whole different world. So then when the world started colliding, I understood y'all a little bit more. I started understanding the West Coast, that it wasn't that I'm banging for red. Because then I was like, hold up. So Crips kill Crips?
Oh man, I'm
we
gonna
didn't
tell you.
understand that.
Let me explain something. Go ahead, man.
Why cats in New York didn't see that or think like the way I thought? They way over there doing their thing the way they do their thing. I don't see it as, oh, they on some bitch shit because they one pants leg up, one down, their head twitching. That's their get down. I don't give a fuck where you go. You got gangsters in their own kind of way. You got motherfuckers, not say gangsters, that's with the business. Walk up to you and pop you in your motherfucking head. What's the difference?
Because we only
get the same shit.
We learned that from the movies. That's when we knew it was real. That's what I'm saying to you. But prior to that, when we look at, because this is another misconception we had. We group California as California. We didn't know that it was a bay. That ain't had shit to do with LA. That ain't had shit to do with San Diego. We didn't know that shit. We didn't know. We thought, yo, niggas from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So we grouped everybody, and we grouped y'all in with Too Short, with E40, with hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? And then we was like, Compton? The fuck is Compton? We just couldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing that came from it, the music and the movies, kind of made us learn about y'all a little bit and a little bit more intrigued.
Y'all should have did Road Trip and clowned the motherfucker with a Jerry curl.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, man.
Y'all should have gave the
Back James, tell him, back in '89, you liable to saw a fat motherfucker with some rollers in his head. And look, and you'd have looked at him and been like that and said something to this nigga, he'd have blew your brains out.
Now look at this, right? Where I'm from, James, is niggas who never left their block.
Same over here.
I'm talking about nigga never, from Brooklyn, never been to Manhattan.
Oh, there's niggas like that out here too.
So when you say niggas should do a road trip, that nigga don't got no social security card, birth certificate. He just living off the fucking land.
And they over here worried about niggas looking like punks and shit because they ain't even got identification over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. See, in New York, what happened in New York was we fell into, and it ended up being our detriment. We was the birthplace of hip hop, right?
True.
We didn't respect.
Well, I didn't give a fuck about the music.
But it
I
always.
was a gangbanger
But see,
at that time.
So now look, the gangbangers is getting into music now. From our standpoint, you know what I'm saying?
And we needed that shit.
Yeah. So, but then when you look at gangster rap in its inception, we had Schoolie D,
Right.
and we had Just Ice.
Right.
And Kool G Rap is probably the most gangster rapper you ever get. But then remember, Kool G Rap came over here and did the album with Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas in New York was mad at him for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was always...
I mean, y'all had y'all representation of gangster music, like you said.
Nah, but y'all niggas was crazy with that. Because what it was the cursing. We didn't really do it. Besides Schoolie D was raw, but then remember, he was Philly.
But we banged Schoolie D over here. I did. I banged some PSK.
Yo, we
all
didn't.
day.
I'm going to be real with you. I told you, besides NWA and Compton's Most Wanted, we didn't really listen to that shit. Like, we just didn't fuck with it. So even when South Central Cartel came out, their name was Havoc and Prodigy. What did we say? They bit Mobb Deep shit.
And you know what's crazy? They was out before Mobb Deep.
But see, this is what I'm saying. So you can see where then when Snoop came out, it kind of, we loved NWA, we loved Q, but then when Snoop came out, we was like, okay, this shit a little different. And to me, Snoop sound like Brother J from the X-Clan. Like his tone sound a lot like Brother J from the X-Clan. So it was kind of, I accepted it. But
y'all
then,
kind of adapted.
So y'all was basically just picking and choosing who y'all like from this side of town.
we was on some hating shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Keep it real with you.
That's
Cause y'all had Digital Underground, but we didn't accept that as like, that wasn't Cali shit to us. Because he was having fun. He was talking about the Humpty dance.
No, I mean, just New York being the inception of hip hop.
Yeah, we didn't
Y'all didn't
accept
approve
certain
of a lot of shit.
We didn't approve of
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
But hey, they
Niggas-
fuck with you over there.
They fucked with me because I fucked with a lot of New York niggas.
Yeah, he fucked with the
I
niggas that
fucked
matter.
with a lot of New York
fucked with a lot of
niggas
niggas that
at
so
that
do they
time.
think like that now?
Oh hell no, nah. I'm
totally different.
No, it's like
different.
that's
right-
like 90s.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
talking
like the
about the 90s, early 90s to the.
Yeah, from the day I got off the plane and started rapping, I was fucking with New York niggas from day one. I listened to a lot of New York niggas. So when I first stepped off the plane, I got, I was fucking with niggas like Harry Fobbs and OJ and niggas like that and Shep and all them.
What
So
about Method Man them? I thought I know they gangster. The way they carry their shit.
Let me tell you something.
They was like
Staten Island,
straight with it.
Staten Island, where I lived. If you watch the documentary, My grandmother's responsible for taking Method Man, his mother and sisters out of a battered women's shelter and moving them to Park Hill. The reason why Method Man lived in Park Hill because of my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? My maternal grand. He talk about it in a documentary, so y'all can watch that for yourself. So you know I ain't full of shit. Staten Island is a whole different fucking animal, man, because it's not that many projects. But it's so fucking impoverished out there. You know what I'm saying? And you had the Force MDs that made it out there. Then you had the UMCs. Then you had Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers Staten Island is gangsters in Staten Island.